and welcome to another tabletop TBR game. So we're going to be picking out the TBR picks for April. This round we're going to do 8 rolls instead of just 5 and see how things go. I'm testing out whether or not I should just do more rolls in the beginning or do 2 videos a month. We might go back and forth for a while as we experiment, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get into it. First off, let's go over the 5 picks from last month. So I didn't get any extra picks last month, I don't think. So basically I had an okay reading month so far. I have completed these 3 books. I am a good chunk into this book and I haven't touched this book. I have a few days left of the month, but I have no intention of actually completing this. So I'm going to take a punishment for this and not even try to read it next month. No interest. I'm just going to take a punishment instead. So that means I'll have to do 9 books this month. This one, I don't know if I'm going to be finishing it this month, but I have put so much into it and I'm going to try to finish it that I'm counting it as a complete. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Also, I've gotten a lot of people asking whether or not I will have these available for people, and I do want to make some updates to the game before I make it available for anybody to purchase or download. So keep an eye out for that. I will probably have a digital download option available. I have no clue exactly how I'm going to go about doing it, so I will have a separate video about that once it is updated and ready for you guys to check it out. So keep an eye out for that if you are interested. Okay, so I need to pick a punishment card for not completing a book. I should pick one of these for starting, and I need to use this one because I was supposed to use it last round, which was last month's game, and I didn't. So I will start by picking this, which is another one that needs to be used this round. Then I'm going to use my draw 2, keep 1 for my punishment. So we have 3 or less star prediction or a Booktuber's rant review. I don't know which one I prefer. I think maybe I'll go with 3 or less star prediction. Okay, so for our punishment prompt, the 3 or less star prediction, I am going to pick Love is a Revolution. So originally this was a 5-star prediction for me. I was really excited about it. I thought it sounded really cute, but the more books that I've read recently and the more I think about it, the more I think this is just going to be a 3-star because this is based around that kind of trope of misunderstanding or lying or miscommunication with the partner, and like that's kind of the whole point of this book. So it's kind of feels unfair to me to not give it a high rating because the premise of the book is something that I'm not really into, but I didn't realize how much I disliked that until after I had actually received the book. So yeah, I don't imagine I'm going to love this simply because it's all about a girl who pretends to be something that she's not to impress a guy, and she gets caught up in her lies. Now, it's possible that since that is the premise of the book and it's more about self-love instead of the romance factor, that it might not be bad in the end. But so far, there's been a couple of books that I've read that I thought it made sense to have that trope, and I still didn't love it. So that's my first pick. So this gets used. Now we have to use this one, and now we're ready to go. Whoops. Okay, so 2, 1, 2. So for our first roll, we get a mom pick. Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I need your help for a video. I need you to pick out a book for me. Here are your options.
The Dry and the Sun Don't, or the Sun Does Shine, one of the two.
Which one do you think?
Sun Does Shine.
All right. This is our option. Thank you very much. Okay, so for my mom's pick, she went with The Sun Does Shine by Anthony Ray Hinton, How I Found Life and Freedom on Death Row. So it's somebody who was on death row and it's talking about their experience. So I'm interested in seeing what that is about. Okay, next up, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a re-roll. And we get a 1, which is one of these guys. Okay, so different country. Oh, and I should also get one of these. Book with blank in the title. Okay, let's roll. So we got a 3. So a book with girl in the title. So a book with girl in the title. I ended up picking Girls in the Moon, which also works for my Buzz WordaThon pick of the month, which is space themed. So moon, space, etc., etc. I'm also going to be using my bonus point of new author for this because I do not believe I've read anything from Janet McNally before, so I'm excited to get around to this and read this the first week of April. I also have no clue what this is about, so we will find out together later. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can re-roll, move 2 spaces, busy. Those are bonuses. A book with an animal on the cover. For animal on the cover, I struggled more than I thought I would with this one. So I'm actually going with The Ravens, which is actually kind of a cheat because I started listening to the audiobooks for this in March and I didn't finish it, so I'll just be completing it in April. This is a witchy book actually, and it's about a sorority of witchy girls and whatever is going on. Admittedly, I'm feeling so-so about it so far, but hopefully it turns around in the latter half of the book and I enjoy it more, so fingers crossed. I do really like the idea of it, so high hopes, I guess. 1. A Booktuber's Favorite book. So for Booktuber's Favorite, I went with one of Deja's Book World's pick, and this one is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I was literally just looking for YouTubers' favorites that I already owned, so this ended up being one that I've seen a couple of times on YouTube. I don't know if they were in people's favorites, but I've definitely seen some good things about it, so I am excited about this one, and I am glad that it was on Deja's favorites so that I could check it out this month. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A TBR pick. Time for our TBR pick. This is Legendborn. So I don't have this one, so I will order it. 2, 1, 2. A blindfolded pick. Going for the blindfold. I picked some books that I do want to read. Okay, and now I'm just gonna blindly move things around so I really don't know what is what and where is where, because I'm not doing anything crazy for this. It is true that some books are different sizes. Like I have one tiny book in here, but like whatevs. Okay. I kind of want to spin, but I don't have enough space to do that. And I don't know if I'll be in camera or in frame. So we're just gonna like, I know it's over here somewhere, and I'm just gonna point at one randomly. I don't know. This feels so dumb to me. Okay. Is it the one that I pushed back? I'm assuming it's the one I pushed back, so whatever this is. Oh, okay. How to Love a Jamaican. So this is for our blindfolded pick, and this is by Alexia Arthurs. I decided to also use the different country bonus point for this. We'll see how that goes. Excited! 1, 2, 3, 4. A double! Okay. A genre pick. And the genre is 1. Romance. Thank you, universe. All right, now for our genre pick of romance, I decided to go with A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole. I've enjoyed some Alyssa Cole books previously, so I wanted to give some more of her romance stuff a shot and see how I like it. And hopefully this will just be a good time. A good time. And then the second one is a gifted book. So I know what I'm doing for that one. Then for gifted book, I have Clap When You Land, which actually was gifted to me from Emily over here on YouTube. Thank you so much. I cannot believe anybody bought me anything from my Amazon wish list. This is technically a reread for me. I do have a review in my 2020 reading wrap up if you're interested in seeing what my thoughts were for originally, but I am going to reread it again this month and kind of look at the actual beautiful written words while I do it, because I now have the physical book. So thank you again, Emily, for this. I'm just so touched, so touched. So this is for gifted book. One more roll to go. 3. 1, 2, 3. So we get one more of these bad boys. Try again. Pick a new card. So if I don't like a card, I can swap it. 2. 1, 2. Thank goodness I didn't land on another punishment. Okay, and then we have a Witchy Read. Right, for Witchy Read, I ended up going with V.E. Schwab's The Near Witch. Again, I have no clue what this is about. I'm hoping this is the first book in the series. I should probably check that, because if not, I might have to switch to something else. But hopefully this works, because I would like to give it a shot. All right, so that means these are my tabletop TBR picks for April. I am gonna order Legendborn as my TBR jar pick, and I will also be reading this book as one of my reading club picks for the month. Okay, so these are all of the books that I have to read for April. I do have to wait for Legendborn to arrive, so there is one more book on top of this. It is going to be quite a packed reading month for me. Pretty excited to see how this goes. Most of the books I am excited about, save for our low prediction books, but we'll see. I will keep you updated, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to include this emoji in the comment section down below. That'll help both the video and the channel. It's always useful to leave comments, so thank you so much to everybody who does. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this. Stay tuned for a video in the future announcing the availability of the tabletop TBR game for anybody who wants to be able to play it themselves. That should be coming out in the next couple of months, so stick around for that. And I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye!